hello. It has been such a long time since I came on YouTube. It's so bad of me. I'm really sorry. It's been such a long time, and it's just, I don't know, there's something about YouTube, it seems more formal than Instagram. Instagram's like you can just pop on, but to be honest, Instagram's kind of been pissing me off. So I'm popping on here instead. Today, what I'm doing is I am sitting here. It is Monday, 7:10 on a Monday. I'm drinking Heineken 00 because I just really want like the taste of the beer. It's really nice. Just a little, I don't want sweet things. I don't want hot things. Anyway, I'm 34 weeks pregnant. So I'm also trying to stay upright, forward, and I'm finding quilting is actually helping that quite a lot. Baby's just turned head down as well. Hi Susie, hi Diana, how are you? So I got back from my midwife appointment today, and she's so lovely. I met my main midwife. I switched over from obstetric care to just midwife led, and I'm so glad. And baby's head down, so obviously baby's happy with that. And yeah, but I do think it's because I've been like upright and leaning and all the rest of it. So what I'm doing currently is I am doing a really boring job, so I need attention. Hi Nina, I'm looking good. Okay, I feel awful. And I feel like I need, this cough has been with me since I got COVID about 2 months ago now. I swear to God. Hello from Stockholm, Sweden. Oh, aren't the long evenings gorgeous? Oh, so nice to have them back. It's so nice. Hi Liz, how are you? Yeah, it's 7:10 and it's like, I'm looking out at the sunshine right now. This is my new house. This is my new kitchen. And it looks okay, it's not too messy. So I'm covering most of the mess, so excellent. Put down here as well, just in case. Yeah, so I'm doing a really boring job, so I needed attention. I was watching the Kardashians and I got sick of them, so I wanted a little chat with my peeps. I haven't been on YouTube in ages and ages, so I do apologize for that. Baby is due around mid-July, whenever it shows up. I'm not giving a definite date because I don't want to be hounded by lovely people being like, any sign of baby, any sign of baby, any sign of baby, any sign of baby, because it'll just stress me out because I feel like I failed. So I'm not giving a definite date. Baby will decide its own birthday. And yeah, so about mid-July, I'd say. Yeah. Doctors are thinking of it earlier. I disagree. I honestly don't think it's going to be early July at all. But yeah, people are saying stuff there. Sorry, now I'll just, there we go. Hi Julie. Hello everybody. Another Swede. Hi Cecilia. My kitchen looks so cute. I'm having a dress and it's also boring for perfect timing. I know, isn't it so nice? Like, and I also, like, all I want to watch really, or all Netflix thinks I want to watch is like Korean dramas, and I'm like, I really need to be able to listen to something. 11th. Okay. I also have someone who needs me to give birth on the 9th, and my sister's the 21st. So I've got a lot of demands on my time. My uterus is, my baby is has a lot of options there now. Yeah, my kitchen is cute. My sister did all the painting as well. I painted the tiles, but she did all the painting of the rest of it. It was this kind of terracotta, like brown color, which was fine in the early 90s or early noughties, but not my house. So what I'm doing is I've got these. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you. I've got this. Oh, I love this. This thing. I'm going to flip it so you can see my view. It's cloudy at the moment. The birdies are out. Lovely. And I'm just going to flip it down so you can see what I'm at. How's that? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, put this here and this her. The previous, oh my gosh, yeah, the previous owners were mad fans of an owl brown and rust. So curious the quilting. Oh, great. Well, here we go. I'm going to show you everything I know about it, which is mostly rubbish. So I'm currently at the stage where I should have trimmed each block before I sewed them together, but I didn't. Do I still have 4 kittens? I do. I do have 4 kittens. We have one who is currently mostly an outside cat, although he likes to sneak in at 10 o'clock at night and have a little nap inside. So he likes to put off the image that he's hardcore, but he's really not. Yeah, so what I did was, so I'm doing these half square triangles, and they're kind of set up into flying geese blocks at the moment. Sorry, my breath. My breath is so short recently, so I'll just speak slowly and take little breaks here and there. But yeah, so what I should have done is, instead of pressing flat and going straight on and sewing them together, I should have trimmed each block separately, but your girl did not. So what I have to do now is make sure, because I'm not, look at this. Hang on, let me put it up here so you can see. Like, this isn't great, and this is a disaster, but that's okay. But because I think when I was sewing on the bias here, that these kind of flayed out a bit. So if you see here, there's more of an edge here than there is on this side, so it kind of flayed out. Yeah, be grand. So what I'm doing now is I'm measuring. So this is the 45-degree line. And I'm putting that along the side, let's see, just here. So I want to see, there we go, okay. And I want to get as much, see, I'm missing a lot down here. Let me see if I can move it down here so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm missing off a lot here, but then if I tilt it, then this goes off the line. So what I do is I'm going to switch it around and decide which one I'm actually really going to take. So that one looks good. Just gonna do a bit of jiggery pokery. So I'm missing just a teeniest bit here, but that's fine. I'm fine with that. When I'm sewing, it'll be gone. So I just need a line to make sense of it, if you know what I mean. And this is where I'm putting all my crap in one of these soft bags, and it's going to end up being like a giant pincushion. That's what I did with this. This is all just scraps from this quilt. So I have a billion pincushions because so many scraps. That's grand. So this time what I'm going to do is, because I knew this was lined up right, I'm going to line up that edge straight along this edge, and then this edge straight along that edge. And then stupidly I'm mixing up centimeters and inches here. So the ruler is in inches, but the mat is in centimeters. But it's what I started out with, and it's what makes sense in my brain now. So each one of these squares originally was 20 by 20 centimeters. So, sorry, 10 by 10 centimeters. And now, because of the, you know, half a centimeter here gone, you know, they're all kind of much smaller. I keep forgetting that it shrinks so much. So when I lay it out, it really doesn't make much sense. It's like, oh my God, it's shrunk so much. So here we go again. Here's a banana, a lovely banana. So I'm going to get the nice clean lines. Get this line on here, match up that line. Let's see, here we go. And then this is way off. They're both way off probably. I'm just gonna have to do a little bit of a jiggery pokery here. Yeah, just gonna have to go with that. Even her out. Quilting is a lot of math. It's more, Cecilia, it's kind of more what it looks like, to be honest. I'm going by what it looks like. And if it looks right, then you're better off. Then there is a bit of maths. I don't pay attention to it. Look, if they're all, the main thing is keep it all the same all the way through. So you start off with all the same size of block. Then you sew your hem with the same size of same width of the seam, then, you know, if you keep everything the same all the way along, it shouldn't be a problem. Now, because I'm not a great hemmer, this didn't work out. But then what I'm going to do is basically I'm cutting them all to the same size. So there's not much math. It's just like one number you just have to keep reminding in your head. So what I'm doing is I'm I'm trimming everything down to 8.5. Yeah, 8.5 centimeters. So, or maybe a little bit less if it needs it. But I'm generally going, I should go all the same, all the way along. And then it'll all make sense in the end. And sure, look, the thing is that there's so many fabrics and it looks so confusing and so pretty and so wild that everything's hidden. Because when you look at it from a distance, it just looks impressive, which is my main goal in life, just to look impressive. So we don't know what we're having yet. I think this one, if I ever get it finished, will be my own baby's quilt. Floor quilt, kind of like a high contrast situation. We don't know where we're having it, so it's kind of blues and peaches, kind of teals and peaches, and then there's just like a few greys and a few other colours in there. Basically just loads of different fabric I had in my stash. Throw it in, baby can enjoy cars and rabbits and flowers. I don't really care. We'll find out. It's kind of mad that it's a whole other human with interests and like thoughts. Crazy, she's crazy. So how has everybody been getting on? Is there anything interesting happening in your life? Many big moments coming up in your life, or any nice projects that you're really enjoying? I cast on something last night because I wanted something easy to watch. Easy to knit, because I started watching a Korean drama called 100 Days My Prince or something. It's pure silliness. I love it. But I really needed to read the subtitles. So I cast on using some beautiful Malabrigo. It's kind of like a green. I bought it when I was in Barcelona, at Barcelona Knits there in 2018 or 17 or something. Can't remember when was the last one. 2019 or 2018, one of those. And so squishy, so lovely. And then I keep thinking about this, even though it's taking up a lot of time and it's just fiddly. I'm really liking it, like I'm into it. I keep wanting to get up out of the bed and get doing it, which is great. So, it just gets boring after a while, so I'll show you my face in a minute. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing basically. I've got to go through, I can't remember the numbers. This is what it looks like. That's my to-do pile, that's my nearly done pile, so it's looking pretty good. Yeah. I'll bring you up a tiny bit. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. There we go. Alrighty. Oh. Fix my pillows, my bum. It's lovely. You can watch the birds here and everything. There's this gorgeous flower just behind the pole there. It's like a really pink blousey. I think it's a poppy. It's beautiful. It's really delicate, soft peach. Really pretty. Oh, I have to get into my bloody ball. You know that gym ball? I hate it. I actually hate it. What are you making? A baby quilt or an adult quilt? I think it's going to be a baby quilt, but we'll find out what size it is. I don't know. It's really bad. I just kept on finding fabrics and I just kept cutting like 10 centimeter squares. Like, that's all. And then I wanted to, so this kind of dark fabric is actually a pillowcase. So I just wanted some like cheap navy fabric. And yeah, I went into Primark or Pennies and I bought just like a pack of 2 navy pillowcases for €5, and that's done all of the fabric for the squares. Now I'm going to probably do the navy for the backing as well. And I will probably, I've bought a significant amount of the actual like yardage of like navies, so I'll use that for the backing properly. Although I could just get a sheet. I could just get a sheet, a matching sheet, and do it that way. I'll see. I'll see how I feel. But yeah. So I do want to do a proper podcast at some point, but it just involves a bit of energy, and I'm low on it at the moment. But that's okay. Everyone says, you look amazing. And I'm like, oh, your eye's not working. I look awful. What are you talking about? It's sweet of them, I guess. maybe I look amazing for what I'm doing, which is the growing of a baby. I just have to get, if I get this job done, I've done, oh no, I'd finished off the sewing this morning, so that was good. And then if I get this job done, that'd be great. So, has anyone any questions for me or anything? Seeing as I'm here, and I might not be here for a while. I'll do my best to answer them as much as possible. I haven't done any spinning at all. I feel like I'm doing the quilting because I really won't get a chance when baby comes. Baby's going to be in my arms. So I've noticed that Barbara's able to knit with her baby. Now, not all babies allow that. So I'll find out if I'm able to knit. But knitting or crocheting is probably something a bit easier when you're sitting and baby's like on you. Here, they're going, or whatever. At the moment, I'm not supposed to be sitting back at all because baby sinks to the back of the womb. So I'm leaning forward, which is why quilting is quite good, because you have to like be upright and forward when cutting and ironing and all the rest of it. So it's quite a handy little craft, especially when I'm not working. Thank God. Thank God. How's it going with James's sweater? Cecilia, how could you do that to me? I mean, I asked for that. I know I asked. That was asking for it. Hi, lovely. Lovely to see you again. Happy quilting. Hi, Waverly. How are you? You're terrible, Cecilia. You're a terrible person. You know that. When I'm knitting again with the baby, then maybe I'll start moving him. Oh, I'm the worst. I should just change the name of the podcast to, horrible wife who's never ever gonna finish a fucking book. I'm a sweater for her husband because she's a terrible person. He's been so good. He's dinner today though was cereal because I was too tired to do it and he was too tired to do it. And also I'm having trouble keeping food down, so there's a baby in the way. Very annoying. My little also, okay, we've moved into the country, right? This is just not a smart thing to do. We moved into the countryside with no neighbours. Well, our nearest neighbour is like up the road a bit, maybe a 5-minute walk, right? What does he start watching? The Walking Dead. Why? So now he's like, I think we should get a gun. I was like, we should not get a gun. A, because it's really friggin' difficult to get guns in Ireland and it's really expensive and it has to be like, it's highly regulated. But also, I don't want to go to my house. I'm like, you're just saying this now because you've watched a zombie film and we're living in the countryside now. Like, stop that, you silly man. He's like, okay, I'll just get a baseball bat. Right, okay. Oh, that's good. No. Also, I really want to get a new bath. The bath we have is shaped like an hourglass. And I had a bath the other day and it was lovely. And then I turned over on my side because I'm not supposed to be lying on my back. Turned over on my side. I got stuck in the bath. I'm going to rent one of those nice birthing pools, even though I'm not having a home birth. I got stuck in the bath. I had to get James to come pull me out. So embarrassing. I'm curious about my craft room. Yes. No, it's not a sore subject at all, Susanna. No. So, yeah, we've called it the craft room because it's where all my craft shite is. But it's supposed to be, I forgot. I just underestimated how much I had. So the room will be a spare room, like a guest room. It's going to have a nice bed in it. And, yeah. But I think I also need a wardrobe situation to store all of my crafts. I have an inbuilt wardrobe, which is good, but at the same time it might also be an issue. It just is not big enough for all my stuff. And yeah, now I need to go through it. I need to get the energy to go through it. So I'd love to, all my energy's on this quilt at the moment. So that's just where I'm going to go, because I'm following the oxytocin road. So, and then I'm sure I'll get into a tidying mode for the craft room / spare room eventually. It is currently just boxes and boxes of stuff. I went in there to find my yarn and I had an idea where it was. It took me 45 minutes to find the yarn. I was gonna give up. I should have just given up. But I did find it in the end, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it actually. I'm gonna make a little baby sleep sack, just a round and round and round baby sleep sack. And I got some lovely dark green and a light minty green. It's kind of like a foresty green and kind of like a muddier green than that. Like a khaki sort of green, but it does have pops of like a more intense color. And then a mint green. So I don't know what I'm going to do. It's ribbing for the first couple of inches anyway. And then we'll see where I go from there. So, we moved into a home with the exact same model, the Golden State Killer targeted. And what did I do but read I'll Be Good in the Dark? I know, like, what do we do? Why are we doing this? Why do we do this to ourselves? Yeah, maybe I'll just make the bed out of yarn. I mean, that seems like a very good storage situation. It does actually seem like a good storage situation. Do you know those under bed, those lifty uppy beds? They're quite cheap. I'll see. We have recently spent a ton of money on the house, and but I do have like parents coming, his parents are coming over from England to see the baby in September, and I do want to have a comfortable room for them to hang out in. Although if it all comes to all, there's a B&B down the road as well, so it's not too shabby. Actually, no, I have a friend. Oh my god, my friend Petra's coming. Well, she's coming. Oh no. So she is coming in June, which is next week. She's coming, I think, on the 19th or 18th or 19th. Right. Okay. That's going to be our job. Petra says she's going to come over and give me a hand and see me and all the rest of it. So that'll be really sweet. But before she can sleep that night, she has to clear the spare room. Oh my god, if we clear enough space to pull down the bed, because I have a lovely kind of couch futon bed situation, which I'm sure will be fine. She'll be the test, and she's too nice to say anything. So, well, I don't know. Hopefully she'll be honest with me and tell me if it's right or not. I actually got the futon bed for the nursery, as kind of a place for me to lie out and put the baby to sleep. But that room is now full of baby crap, so I need to throw out a lot of it, to be honest. Hey, yeah. Ooh, there goes Jam. Right, do you know what? I've got this many to do, but I forced myself a couple of days ago to like complete something and I hurt my shoulder, because being pregnant, you are much more likely to suffer from repetitive strain injury. And before, I'd be forcing myself just to finish it, just to get it done. And now I'm like, girl, it's fine. Just leave it. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to finish off my beer, my 0-0 beer. It's probably not tasty. It's probably not hydrating at all. I don't know if it is or not. Alcohol-free. I don't know. I don't know if it's the alcohol that makes it dehydrating, or if it's like the barley and hops and stuff in it. I'll drink another big glass of water before I go to bed. No, maybe an hour before I go to bed. Although I want to go to bed now. Hi, Claire. Oh, Claire. Hi, how are you? Oh, yeah. So, just remember, I'm growing a human over here. It's the best excuse to get out of everything. Exactly. It's very handy. Very handy. Also, there's no reason. I just love a complete job. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you have, like, I think that's why I kind of get into quilting every so often, because it's, like, quite satisfying. You're like, I'm going to cut all these blocks. Yes. I'm going to sew them all chain piece. Yes. I'm going to press them all. Yes. You know, but I've managed to do so many that it's going to be a big quilt. Going to be bigger than I anticipated anyway. Anyway, I'm the best. Thank you. That's so nice, Cecilia. Anyway, so I will see you later. This is nice. Nice little Monday chat. That's nice. Okay. Bye. Am I sure that I want to stop streaming? Yes, I'm tired.